Welcome back, and to catch everyone up, I ended up doing a couple of quests. I did a couple of things off stream, and I ended up getting this quest updated, telling me the person that has the person that is putting the demigods around actually knows what I'm doing, so I should probably meet him somewhere. Oh yeah, he lives in Hogsmeade or something, but I might do that some other time. I will probably just quickly get into the main story, I suppose. As I do want to actually continue it. What the hell are you kids doing? I'm going up the stairs. No.
Oh, did you hear about them?
Downstairs. Okay. And whose classroom is this? Fig's? Ah, yep. Professor Fig.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does?
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Okay.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Well. Well, this is pretty much the reason why I wanted to get...
Do you have a moment, Professor?
Oh my god.
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners? If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
But yeah, like I was saying,
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago. Muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Well, there's one for my diary.
But yeah, I wanted to get Alan Moore level 3 because there's a part of this quest that requires a level 3 unlocking spell.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Professor Black,
Oh
how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Something is...
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
When I witnessed what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
Oh no. Come on, Squirp. Where are you?
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Oh my
Professor,
God.
I need to speak to you.
Easily.
Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
In a way, yeah.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job Scrope is doing.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Blood?
It's purebloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Well, let's do this actually. What's this gonna do?
Ahem. Attention, students. I hereby decree...
Oh, never mind. Yo, I need to get out.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Yeah. Going to the office. But as I was saying, there's a reason why I need the level 3 lock. I think before I started this quest. Sadly read about it somewhere at one point. So hopefully
Revelio.
Always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
crystal gazing. Oh, hello. I did not know that was a room. What the fuck?
Revelio.
Oh, I hear fucking things in there. go.
Aloha Mora.
This locker is one of them.
Revelio.
Someone with G.
Revelio.
Well, it sounds like I'm coming closer to it. Maybe?
Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
Oh wait, what was that popped up just earlier? Name Fitzgerald's trial. Now they have the password. Oh, okay.
Revelio. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
And we have another sound.
Aloha Mora.
I have a feeling I will not be able to come back in here. So I might as well just do it all now.
Revelio. Revelio.
Where is that noise coming from? It sounds so close and yet so far. Or I don't know.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Oh, that. No, there's another one. What the fuck else is there? And what did we find up here?
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Black, we're going your landed dated. Paris, Babin. There's a key of remittance. Wow.
Revelio.
Okay, so
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
well, seems like it. Paid in very small part. Going to be billed to ministry.
Revelio.
Oh, what the fuck am I? Something over this way. Whatever this room is. Because I can't fucking get up there, apparently.
Revelio. That must be the pedestal.
Unless... Oh, fucking hell, why the fuck is it so hard to find this shit? Where is that staircase?
Revelio.
So apparently there was this.
Revelio.
Oh, fucking hell. I don't know. Maybe I'll figure it out afterwards. Or I'll find out afterwards whether I can get into that room.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
Holy
You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I don't know, shit. I do want to explore, but also I don't.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
God damn. What did you do? I wasn't even watching.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right.
I kinda want to explore there. What the fuck?
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
God damn.
How can it happen?
My way through.
Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Dark mongrels. Or I suppose there's not much to it.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Well, do you guys fucking turn around? You do. What about this one? Yes.
nothing this way but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Now's my chance. Revelio. That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
About that way. No, I think I'll go this way. Oh, it would be nice if I could fucking walk faster.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
Okay.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power.
Revelio.
Bombarda.
Revelio.
Defender! Descendo! Depulsor! Protego! Bombarda! Descender! Revelio.
Only given 4 spells.
Defender. Descender. Depulsor. Bombarda. Defender. Descender. Bombarda. Stupid. Depulsor. Bombarda. Defender. Descendo. Depulsor. Bombarda. Descendo. Stupid. Defender. Descendo. Depulsor. Bombarda. Defender. Descendo. Depulsor. Bombarda. Defender. Defender, Bombarda, Depulsor, Descendo. Defender, Bombarda, Depulsor, Descendo. Depulsor, Defender, Bombarda. Defender, Depulsor, Protego, Bombarda. Descendo! Stupid! Defender! Bombarda! Depulsor! Stupid! Defender! Bombarda! Depulsor! Descendo! Defender! Bombarda! Depulsor! Descendo! Protego! Stupid one! Descendo. Depulsor. Bombarda. Defender. Descendo.
I don't see someone.
Defender. Bombarda. Descendo. Defender. Bombarda. Depulsor. Protego. Descendo. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Depulsor. Descendo. Defender. Depulsor.
Oh shit. Fucking hell. Oh, that's nice.
Bombarda. Depulsor. Descendo. Defender. Repulsor. Defender. Bombarda. Descendo. Defender. Stupid.
Fuck's sake.
Defender. Descender. Bombarda. Repulsor. Protego. Stupid. Defender. Bombarda. Descendo. Defender. Bombarda. Stupid one. Defender. Bombarda. Depulsor. Descendo. Defender. Revelio.
Fucking hell.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
The stone.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone. Neve.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so young.
Neve, why?
We won't be the same without her.
What the hell?
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Am I following you?
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Nia, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Seems like she's gonna do something.
Revelio.
Oh, now we're in the normal room.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
Oh, yeah.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Well, of course we're gonna have to fucking wait.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Yeah, you're fucking apologetic of that. Professor Weasley wanted something. What do you want? Speak with Deke. Let's talk about with me. Well, since these are a part of the quest, I might just do a couple. There's one in Hogsmeade.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
So apparently this guy is the person who's doing all the demigods.
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're causing Mr. Moon terrible distress.
Ha! Good. That was the idea.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Huh, hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
Well, no shit.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
He doesn't look good, I can tell you that. You'll see him right.
Well, history. Phoenix Rising.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was an old schoolmate of yours, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
Yes, him. That's the one.
Oh, he could always take a joke, Piers. He's playing with me. Ha! Hasn't changed a bit. Oh, I wonder if he still has the flowing locks. Pigtails. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Well, there's that. I also need to do this. Before I forget to fucking do it.
What are you up to now?
Here we are. I think I'm going the right way. Oh yeah, I am.
Revelio.
Hey, that's a Hogwarts secret. What's up here though? Full of acceptance. Oh. Is this the room I kept fucking...
Revelio.
Well then... Phoenix Rising... For blackmail... I should probably do this. Oh, that's right, I'm gonna speak to Deacon as well. Oh, not too many of them.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Yeah. Dodson. I heard about it. 99. Incendio or ancient magic? Probably doing ancient incendio. The bombarder. That doesn't change. 64. Okay. And what did you want?
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix gnat he mentioned. The one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Why is it so cloudy?
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
I suppose. Search for the cave. I still gotta talk to Natty. Black. See for personal items. Well, we have one finish now. And let's take here.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Speak with Natty.
How is standing behind it?
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Okay.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Sure.
Anyone can run a shop.
Oh.
Nothing warms a body.
Well, I might as well go after the furthest one first.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Oh.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Oh. Fuck's sake. In the back.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man.
but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Biggles' friends.
You're in here.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and am trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No. I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Those that go to Azkaban.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Well, of course something might happen. Of course something might have happened.
If it thinks it's got half a class.
Just because you know Lumos.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Ourselves and Wizardkind's best friend. Always happens.
Oh, come on. Fuck's sake. The fuck do I do this? Over here.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Oh, nice now, old man.
I thought the failure is a good thing.
Natty must have been taken this way.
Wow.
I need to find her quickly.
Well, at least it's
Footprints
fucking
led to
close.
this room. There must be another way forward.
Accio!
A hidden door.
Revelio.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Of course.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen. Revelio.
Holy hell.
Using that girl as bait, and one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Students would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Shining in Rookwood's eyes when he sees what I'm capable of.
Find Honey, find Agabus, and find Otto Dibble's love letter.
Revelio.
God fucking damn.
They don't seem to care for me, the Hogwarts.
Glacier. Flupendo. Sender.
Reductor.
Confringo.
Tiger.
Arresto Momentum.
First shot. Expulso.
Incendio. Bombardo. Accio.
Who's there? Reductor.
Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Glacius. Flupendo.
Arinara.
Flupendo. Descender. Confringo.
Bolso.
Glacius. Flupendo.
Reductor.
Expelliarmus. Glacius. Defender. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Repulsor. Bombarda.
Oh, you guys.
Bolso. Sendo. Arresto Momentum. Glacius.
Bolso.
Expelliarmus.
Reductor.
Bombarda.
You're going to regret that.
Accio. Incendio. Repulsor. Glacius. Defender. Expelliarmus.
Now you've gone too
Bombarda.
far.
Incendio. Accio. Repulsor. Arresto Momentum. Descendo. Confringo.
Quite conductive.
Accio.
Bolso.
Repulsor. Bombarda. Revelio.
Oh, what the hell?
Did you hear that? Accio. Incendio. Repulsor. Bombarda. Revelio.
Oh, you can all give me whatever the fuck you have in here.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Well, with that.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Well, if you want.
Revelio.
What else can we find?
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Well, did someone walk through again? I'll get to you guys later. I will get to you soon. Well, maybe sooner than
We
later.
should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. Spots will deal with her. Expelliarmus.
Accio. Repulsor. Bombarda. Incendio.
Expulso!
Propendo.
What are your thoughts on
Element. Confringo. Glacius.
Expulso!
Expelliarmus.
Now where did it go?
Levioso. Defendo.
Ah!
Barely felt anything that...
Flash of inspiration.
Glacius. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Stop that right
Accio.
now.
Incendio. Repulsor. Bombarda. Revelio.
There's you.
Revelio.
Oh, there's a fucking page.
He must be here somewhere.
Which it should be.
I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what you need to do.
Hello, Hamura. Revelio. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Revelio.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
I hear the fucking bell. Well, no shit, they're gonna be raring for a fight. I'm more worried about what
Revelio.
Okay, here we go. This. Hopefully I'm not missing anything else. Oh yeah, besides that fucking bell sound. Oh, the bell sound is gonna piss me off.
Revelio.
Yeah. something. How do I get out?
Lumos.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
That sounds like a good plan.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Sure.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now.
Sure, we
Natsai,
can.
you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Revelio.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Just give up, Sebastian. Shadow of Hope. Sebastian along the coast. What coast, may I ask? Oh my god. Alright, well, at this rate, I might as well just fucking unlock this whole area.
Off on another adventure, are we?
We have 2 parts here.
Revelio.
Where are you two? All the way down there. I should probably fucking get rid of the rest of these guys.
Glacius, Finger, Expelliarmus, Leviosa, release Accio,
Revelio.
Leviosa, pitiful.
Accio.
Glacius, Defender. Hello?
Revelio.
Well, if you want to walk over here, sure.
Revelio. Levioso. Glacius. Defender. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Repulsor. Bombarda. Flipendo. Confringo. Descendo. You want rest on the left? Glacius. Defender. Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio.
What else can we get? Now we have a hidden spot here. I'm gonna have to explore this area later on as well.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
What did I call? Anti-compass. Still have one more location.
Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Bombardo. Incendio. Repulsor. Revelio.
Yeah, someone is here.
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Bombarda. Revelio. Flipendo. Confringo. Revelio.
Seems your heart isn't in this at all. Just here.
This place has seen better days.
Levioso. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
We have a chest. We have a bag. Over here.
Lumos.
Oh, for fuck. Well, you moved on pretty quick.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Lumos.
Revelio.
Oh, I did not pick this up. No. Yes, this. How the hell did I not pick that up?
Revelio.
I'll pick this.
Most goblins in my family worked in mines at one time or other.
I thought I already picked that one. The what is it? The flu checkpoint.
The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
Fuck me. I cannot believe I missed it. Oh.
Revelio.
That one. Near the entrance of the Tomb of Treachery. How the hell do I get to the Tomb of Treachery?
Revelio.
I still have this. Two. Three.
When the war is over, goblins will rule over
Revelio.
I see. There's a fucking hidden path for it. That's why I can't see it. Well, move on to the next.
Revelio.
Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough beast flesh for everyone.
Of course I have to go this way.
Good age. I found it was a crack crop.
No one's mightier and show yourself. You. Levioso. Levioso.
Incendio. Bombarda. Glacius. Defender. Revelio.
I'll get you down here so I don't have to verse the rest of them.
Levioso.
Oh, fuck off.
Levioso! Levioso! Hold still!
Levioso.
Accio. Incendio.
Alright. That one is inside the castle, or whatever that fucking thing is. Two of them are inside of a fucking location. Oh boy. How the fuck am I gonna do this? But 1 second while I go to the toilet. Back into it again. Somewhat going in the right direction. Well, I hope I am anyways.
Revelio.
This is a fucking camp.
Perhaps you ought to give up, Confringo. Now you're just getting on my nerves.
They're fighting spiders. That's fine.
Revelio.
There's a bunch of nifflers here. But how do I get up to... this part? Oh, I fucking went to the wrong spot. Holy shit.
Revelio.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to fight you guys. Free the purchase talker while they
What have you done?
Levioso.
Protego!
Glacius. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio.
No!
Repulsor. Bombarda. Accio. Confringo. Descendo. Arresto Momentum. Flipendo. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Repulsor. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
There's a victory.
Well, I suppose.
Handy resource indeed.
Revelio.
Your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
What is this? Phoenix Rising. Oh, this is a part of it. Wow, okay. That's Sebastian's. There's another quest over here. Oh, fuck me, honestly. Speak with Natty. I should probably talk to Natty. History. Well, I suppose I'll come and do these first. Get these two over and done with. Do my history.
Fear is weakness.
Class.
I'm not ready for Professor Bin's lecture. Forgot my pillow.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the wizard milling industry. Throughout the many goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number.
I'm not surprised.
632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the bell tower entrance hall. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts. Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Eargit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lord Cox said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin-wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby. Curious students can find him on display here at the bell tower.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
I had one here.
Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Aphbuttle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment.
Really?
Standing in eternal and symbolic watch over the bell tower is a retinue of loyal knights, or rather, statues.
This is a centuries-old likeness of Pandora.
Students,
Fearless mouse hunter and devoted study companion. People have always loved their pets. I find that comforting.
Combat, nor by slaying bloodthirsty dragons, but rather in training young...
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Aphbuttle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Aphbuttle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
Pity goblins and wizards can't get along.
True. But imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin rebellions to discuss. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise students, such as yourself, will learn from it.
And are we done? Yes.
Revelio.
History is written by those who do their schoolwork, so they say. Or at least, I like to say that.
Alright, one part done. I think I had to visit Natty or something. Yeah, whatever. It's not showing up.
Another one of Finster's wild goose chases.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Yeah.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
About?
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed.
Oh,
Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
A bit more of a backstory on Natty, I suppose. What other quests can we do? This is all the way. Feldcroft. Along the coast, so I have like 3 quests. We'll see what this is, and then we will go to the new area, I suppose. What's in Hogsmeade? Oh, there's another unique unicorn.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
I beg your pardon, but would you mind helping out an old...
No, I do not want to.
Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time.
Oh, shit. Oh, my stocks are increasing.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
And what am I supposed to do for you?
Is everything all right?
Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you for asking. I'm Betty. Betty Bugbrook. And no, everything is not all right. It's my dear friend Hazel. She's in trouble.
Hazel?
Yes. Oh, she's a unicorn. Known her for years. She doesn't like to leave the forest, so I visit her once a week to brush out her mane and bring her some treats. Her coat is glorious. Well, the last time I saw her, we were violently attacked by a pack of wolves. Hazel, loyal friend that she is, leapt in front to protect me, and in the process, I fear she may have been injured.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I want to help her, but she seems to have gone into hiding. Out of fear, I'd imagine. I know you Hogwarts students learn a fair bit about caring for beasts. Perhaps you could find my unicorn friend and get her somewhere safe so that she can heal.
How did you become so close with the unicorn?
It was luck, truly. I came across her when she was a little golden foal. Didn't even have a horn yet. Oh, she trusted me straight away. We'd play together for hours. Oh, I do hope she'll be all right. Unicorn hair is a valuable wand core, and I suppose losing a hair or two mightn't hurt her. But I'm terrified those poachers will want her for her blood, to keep themselves alive. And that is more than I can bear to think of.
I'll keep an eye out for your unicorn friend and take her to safety if I see her.
Oh, you've a good soul. I can always tell. Please, don't risk your own safety, though. I don't know precisely where she is, but I can tell you that her den is north of Hogsmeade. And although I haven't been able to brush her lately, I imagine she still has the brightest, most beautiful coat of her entire herd.
Oh, fucking
Remember,
God.
you'll know her by her brilliant coat. Good thing the military.
What the fuck?
I need to look for a unicorn with
Oh, that's nice. Honestly, why can't you just go find it herself?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Why the fuck do I have to look for a unicorn?
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poking into back
Accio! Incendio!
Bombarda! Afraid to take a hit, are you? You dare slay one of my
Incendio!
own! You will! No.
You shut up. Oh, I have challenges I haven't collected.
Revelio! Come on, Hazel! Accio! Hazel must be here somewhere.
Levioso! Defender!
Revelio! Revelio!
Glacier!
I suppose you are.
I'll look after you.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Revelio!
That wasn't it.
Levioso! Glacius! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Capulso! Bombarda!
Would that you all will.
Levioso! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Levioso! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Flipendo! Descendo! Confringo! Levioso! Defendo!
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
How the fuck am I supposed to find Hazel?
Revelio!
Sure, find the fucking unicorn.
Glacius! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Revelio!
Oh, there's another one.
Glacius!
No, you don't.
For fuck's sake.
Revelio! Glacius!
Almost fucking disappeared.
I can take Hazel back to a vivarium now. I should let Madame Bugbrook know she's safe.
Fucking hell. Such a weird fucking quest.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
You always look
Madame Bugbrook, I found your unicorn friend Hazel.
Oh, what a relief! Is she all right? Are you all right? Do you have a safe place for her to stay?
We're both fine. And I have a safe place for her at Hogwarts.
You've a kind heart, you do. I'm relieved and thankful that you'll take care of her. I
Oh,
shall
fuck
miss
no.
my sweet pointy pony, but I know she's safer away from the poachers. Do give her a nice brushing for me, won't you?
Yeah,
Take good care of
sure.
Hazel now.
Definitely will.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide.
Yeah, fucking looking
I'll
after
not mind
his
seeing
shit.
you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Oh, we got that quest done. Phoenix, 3 quests. One is all the way out here. I'll see what the side quest is, but I will not.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Kinda don't want to go out.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I appreciate you setting our earlier discussion aside for now.
Of course.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
We just need to get Anne to the catacomb and work out how to make a dark sacrifice.
Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the Ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the Ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse and fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the Ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Fucking hell. Honestly, would not be surprised if the uncle finds out.
Wonder who lives here.
The wizards will be defeated.
Wow.
I've always said
Revelio.
travel broadens the mind.
Levioso. Glacius. Defender.
Well, okay.
turn to share.
Oh, wow, okay.
Revelio.
This might be the best meal I've had in years. No,
Levioso.
someone there.
Glacier. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Protego.
No!
Glacius. Levioso.
You don't know who you're playing with!
Accio. Pulsar.
Well, that's one way of doing it. So we have the Phoenix. We have well, I suppose I'll just go meet him over there. Meet Sebastian over here, so
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
I can.
These rocks have seen better days.
Revelio.
I wonder why we're even over here for. Oh, we found another landing platform. Oh fuck yeah, whatever.
Revelio.
Five.
Do with a nice mushroom stew.
Well, of course there's a lot of fucking people I have to deal with.
Accio! Bombarda! Levioso! Defendo!
I won't rest.
Revelio!
The other three over there.
I didn't touch your helm. Thank you for making me the first one.
Levioso! Glacius! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
What's going
Accio! Levioso! Glacius! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Revelio!
Not quite.
Glacius! Defendo! Revelio! Levioso! Glacius! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Revelio!
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
And there are two more. Oh wow, okay. So these two I'm gonna have to search for at some point. And apparently I have some challenges. Mongrels. Trolls, spiders, infamous foes. I can probably unlock this one as well. Ew. It is in a very high place.
Revelio!
Oh yeah, very high place.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned. Revelio.
Wow, okay.
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
Why are we here, though?
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time, it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends, for now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
Well, this guy wants to fucking... honestly wants to lose everything. I wouldn't... I would not be surprised either.
Revelio.
Plus he might even have trust issues and God knows what else. Don't know, I'm not even sure why I'm even getting help from him now.
Levioso. Glacier. Pindo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Bombard. Depulso. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Depulso. Propendo. Descendo. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Levioso.
You won't get away with that.
Revelio.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work. Kestrels overhead. Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not gonna trek up this mountain in silence.
Revelio.
Honestly, why the fuck did I even get this, help this guy in the first place? For? Well, there's that.
Revelio. I'm sorry we can both see Thestrals.
Certainly not something I'd hoped we'd have in common.
Well, I'll do this later.
Kill any who trespass.
Oh, hello.
Let's go.
Wait, we should have some sort of plan.
I'm through planning.
What was that?
Levioso. Glacius. Nintendo.
It's me.
Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Flipendo. Descendo. Confringo. Arresto Memento. Glacius. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Descendo. Confringo. Arresto Memento. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Glacius. Defendo.
Oh, wow.
You are terribly outmatched. Surely you can see that.
Not really.
Glacius. Defendo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
They got what they deserved.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't. Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going.
Somebody not fucking thinking straight. Oh, big and old potion, that's why. Okay.
Revelio.
Now, when I said this guy is willing to sacrifice it all, I'm not surprised. Oh wait, where's that puzzle?
Revelio.
Is there a way to... Oh, here we are.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Arresto Memento. Confringo.
Whatever.
Ramrock's gonna make everyone
Revelio.
pay.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
Oh, there you are. Fuck. I was wondering where you were.
Who's there? Not quiet enough.
Levioso.
Puppy!
Bombarda. Protego. Revelio.
Can't hold any more potions. Where am I going?
Bombarda. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio.
The chicken coop inspection.
Lumos. Lumos.
The fuck are you doing? Fucking spazzing out.
Revelio.
I agree. Only good wizards are dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right.
Levioso.
I'm most keen to help him achieve his goal.
Mindo. Expelliarmus.
Sendo.
Flipendo. Descendo. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Capulso. Bombarda.
Since before you were born.
Glacius. Mindo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Accio.
Oh, what the fuck?
Depulso. Protego. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. This must be it. Sebastian, wait.
Wait? For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lord Gok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lord Gok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
Revelio.
I don't think you do, buddy. This is
intrepid travelers, the both of you. Keep your wits about you.
Accio. Incendio.
Ringo. Revelio.
Into the cavern. We have something over here.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Okay then. You apparently have a little secret.
Revelio.
So far, so good.
Charming. Spiders. How fitting.
Accio. Bombarda. Repulsor. Glacier. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Flipendo. Descendo. Arresto Momentum. Confringo.
Oh, fucking hell.
Revelio. Descendo. Accio. Repulsor. Incendio. Bombarda. Fringo. Glacius. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Glacius. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Fringo. Depulso. Bombarda. Descendo. Confringo. Flipendo. Revelio.
Fuck me.
Bombarda.
Almost as good as if I'd done it
Revelio.
myself.
Bombarda. Bombarda.
Oh, whatever.
Accio. Incendio. Repulsor. Bombarda. Revelio.
Okay. That other location is
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
two sets of fucking.
One nudge and that chest might have fallen.
Oh, I think 3 nudges at least.
These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner.
Revelio.
What's that?
We've rid the world of another spider.
Revelio.
I shall sleep better tonight.
Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Pulsar. Accio. Incendio.
Annoying little beasts, aren't they?
A staircase leading here. Whatever for?
I don't think anyone's been here for ages.
What the fuck?
Incendio. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much, if you ask me.
Holy hell.
Glacius. Defender. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Levioso. Glacius. Defender. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Cabolso. Bombarda. Confringo. Accio. Glacius. Defender. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Also. Accio. Bombarda. Incendio.
Big one.
Accio. Incendio. Repulsor. Bombarda. Levioso. Glacius. Defender. Expelliarmus. Repulsor. Potato. Stupefy. Incendio. Accio. Bombarda. Incendio. Repulsor. Glacius. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Descendo. Arresto Momentum. Levioso. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Accio. Incendio.
Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes.
Revelio.
Oh, I see one right here.
We've seen rune symbols like these before.
Bombarda. Incendio. Revelio.
Is finding these chests luck or instinct?
Large decorated table. And I should also look over here.
Incendio.
Bombarda!
Oh.
Arresto momentum. Confringo! I'd imagine we need to find all 3 room symbols to open the door. Can't get out of here quick enough.
Oh, there we go.
Revelio.
Sebastian, a journal entry. We should look for more.
Why couldn't she have kept all her journal entries in one place?
Oh, now we're missing the troll.
Troll! Glacier! Defender! Expelliarmus! Fringo! Protego! Stupefy! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Bombarda! Glacier! Defender! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Bombarda! Accio! Incendio! Bombarda! Stupefy! Incendio! Glacius! Defender! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Protego! Stupefy! Levioso! Bombarda! Repulso! Descendo! Confringo!
You Protego successfully, mate.
Flipendo! Descendo! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Levioso! Stupefy!
3 more times.
Confringo! Protego! Stupefy!
2 more times.
Stupefy!
One more.
Descendo! Glacius! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy! Bombarda! Descendo! Confringo! Arresto momentum! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Glacius! Ultra! Bombarda! Glacius! Defender! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy! Bombarda! Ultra! Confringo! Descendo! Glacius! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Oh shit.
Bombarda! Capulso! Protego! Stupefy! Nice teamwork.
Nothing like an angry troll to bring friends together.
Revelio.
Reparo. Revelio. Reparo.
That was a piece of work.
More than one.
Alright.
Revelio.
That's the way we came in.
Confringo.
Extra gold.
Revelio.
What else can we...
Did you find something?
A journal entry. Isadora was here.
We couldn't jump high enough to reach that ledge if we tried.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Use that.
Revelio.
I'm out of breath after all of those stairs. But the view! Well worth it.
Oh. Is it? Oh, fuck's sake. What the hell?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Nice work. Your skills never cease to surprise me.
Revelio.
Well, I see one up there. I suppose I'm close to a door?
Another barrier. We can blast through it, I'm certain. Good news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome.
Revelio.
This can't be a dead end. Must be another floor above us.
Incendio. Revelio.
That's... Yeah, most likely a fucking floor.
Bombarda.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
And
This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
But the triptych pointed us here.
Revelio.
Okay, now we have two. Circles.
Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should be fluent in runic language by now.
Bombarda.
That's my third.
Revelio.
And what do we have in here?
Could this be another area Isadora created?
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here. I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
Not so sure if I want to, though.
Another ancient magic passageway to the Undercroft. The final piece to the triptych must be here. Revelio.
Oh, there's a way to get upstairs, but where? Ah.
Revelio.
Ah. That's hell.
The final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done it.
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this.
Well, there we go, we found the fucking thing. We go back to the croft. Undercroft.
I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Huh. Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder.
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora.
It's the same fucking memory from before, though.
What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
worked?
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Well, everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felgroth, the destroyed painting, it was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Oh, give up already, fuck's sake. Honestly.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
Well, we found Isadora part now. What does that mean? Fucking hell, somebody needs to fucking...
Lodgok's getting himself into more danger than he realizes. I'd better find him.
Well, there's another quest now. Honestly, someone needs to fucking calm down about his sister's curse. I don't even think my pal can even get rid of the curse, honestly. There's... I think Logok's loyalty. Oh, that spot. I'm not surprised. Phoenix Rising. Philibad's poetry book. Yeah, I have a couple of fucking unidentified. Portrait in a pickle. Fucking hell, honestly. Someone is very deadbeat about...
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Fucking some... about the curse. Phoenix Rising... Where is Imelda? Oh, she's even further down. One more and I can get that. Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you for being Rosie. There is a marriage whisper block. Ew. That's good. What else can we do? I suppose I will have to look for.
What are you up to now?
Leviosa! Places! Defender! Leviosa! Places! Expelliarmus! Defender!
Yeah.
Revelio.
Oh wow. You have a very
It's like a place right out of...
Incendio.
oh boy.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Most likely on the second floor. Is there, if there is even a way up?
Hengist of Woodcroft certainly knew.
Revelio.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Oh my god, just fucking look at the box. Alright, done. We have one up in this house.
May I have a moment of your...
Revelio.
Fuck no.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Lumos. Lumos.
Oh. Right. Let's
Revelio.
We have other things to do.
Lumos. Revelio.
We also have this shop.
Revelio.
Hello, sir. Might you have some time to talk?
I have all the time in the world for a potential customer. How do you do? I'm Cromwell, Clifford Cromwell.
What can you tell me about your shop?
I sell plants and their byproducts here. Herbology was always my passion, even as a young Hufflepuff at Hogwarts.
I've met some interesting students in Hufflepuff. Hard-working lot, I gather.
We are indeed. Glad to know our reputation still stands strong.
I'd like to learn a bit about you, sir, if you don't mind.
Well, how charming. No one ever asks about me. Been in Marrowween since I left Hogwarts. I did some work with the Ministry as a young man. A confidential project. Had to do with the usage of mandrakes. As weapons, believe it or not. Went through enough cotton wool in my ears to fill a cauldron. But after a time, I sought a quieter life. Set up shop here, selling my wares. I am always content among my plants.
I'd like to ask you a bit about Marrowween, if you don't mind.
Of course. Lived here for years. Lovely, peaceful place to settle in.
Any notable places I should look at while I'm here?
Aside from the lake, which is always a delightful spot to unwind, we're happy simply to wander in the nearby hills. You'll hear rumors of treasure in those same hills, but I've never seen it. Likely someone making up stories.
What do you have for sale?
Ah, yes. What can I do for you?
Time to sell all my shit.
Such a pleasure doing business with you. Be sure to visit again. Always brightens my day helping you young ones.
Now I'm gonna have to figure out what the fuck this person wants.
Wonder who lives here. Pardon? Were you calling to me?
I was. I'm Marianne Moffat. Pleasure. At the moment, I'm having a great deal of trouble trying to find a particular Diricol.
Ah, yes, the magical bird. Can disappear when it senses danger.
Peculiar things, aren't they? Did you know that Muggles call them dodos? Such a funny name. I'm worried about a large albino Diricol known as Gwynaira. She's a local legend, so of course poachers are after her. If I had her, I'd treat her like a queen. And I could use her molted feathers as fashion accessories.
Seems you're more concerned with the feathers than the bird. But she'd be safer with you than with poachers.
Indeed. They'd pluck her feathers and likely kill her when they were through. I can't seem to rescue her, and I'm worried the Diricals don't trust me since I've been hanging about their den.
Well, I can see why, if you're just standing there.
Why are you fixated on Gwynaira and not rescuing all the Diricals?
Gwynaira is special. She's more attractive to poachers with her lovely plumage. They'll try harder to take her. The other Diricals seem to have managed evading poachers quite well on their own.
Can you tell me what the Dirical den looks like?
It's down by the shore, on a sort of overhanging cliff. You'll recognize it by all of the Diricals lolling about.
I'll keep an eye out for a large white Dirical.
Oh, thank you. Those gorgeous feathers. And she'd be safe. One last thing. She seems to spend her days in hiding. I've only ever seen her at night. I do hope you're able to save her. Be prepared to chase her. I sometimes wonder if she actually enjoys the pursuit.
I suppose I should watch for Gwynaira. At night, apparently.
Do I even want to?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio.
Included.
There is a box somewhere. So we have a little bit of a fucking random quest here. I'll do that quest later. Holy shit. Oh, fucking hell. I will look for the fucking thing later. I actually want to make a path towards this fucking... Oh, there we are. So I can actually get to this fucking flying thing. Holy fuck. And it just picked up a fucking cow.
I should investigate.
Levioso! I heard something.
Defendo! Expelliarmus! Degos!
I'll stick you out like a bailiwick!
Accio! Incendio! Repulsor!
Betting on the dragonfly was the best decision I made. I dream of making a better world.
Well, a bunch of them out there, right?
Revelio!
Nothing to poach in Arranture except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me.
There is apparently a fucking town on my left somewhere. Actually, wait. I know this. Yeah, there is a town here. if there is a flow portal, even better.
It's like a place right out of a story.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Nice.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Okay.
Revelio.
Oh boy.
First they're teaching students jinxes. Next thing you know, it's
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio.
For some reason there's hidden section. Okay. Oh, where do I need to go? Follow this part.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you.
Wow, holy fuck.
I should have took less time, is all I'm saying.
Any more? Ah, there we are. Oh wow. There's like practically nothing here.
Off on another adventure, are we?
How many of these do I need to do?
Reparo.
Merlin himself would be proud.
I still have 12 more of these things to do. So bugs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more of these things I need to do. $15 balloons I need to pop. But alright. Alright, and I should probably leave things on that. So, thanks again, and hopefully I will see you all next time.